So, as you can read the thought, one important key to success is self confidence. An important key to self confidence is preparation. So, if you want to attain success in your life, you should be self confident enough that you are sure and certain of the things you do. People often fail to succeed in their lives. Why? Because they aren't confident about themselves. If you are confident, you are halfway there. So they aren't confident of themselves and they are neither sure of all that they would do. If you are confident about what you are doing, you are sure to succeed in your life. Self confidence, self confidence is the key to remain successful in life. See, when you are certain of what you are doing, confidence is sure to come within you. You should be, you should have that self confidence, and then success will follow. It will help you to do the things even better. However, this confidence isn't going to come in you overnight. It's not the task that will come, it is not the thing that will come overnight. The moment you have been doing things for quite a long time and you are aware of the ins and outs, the tasks will get easier for you. And that will eventually make you do the things with confidence. You understand?
Yes.
So, how
Yes.
would this confidence come? So, this comes only when you are well prepared about the things you are doing. You should do the things with utmost preparation. The moment you have enough knowledge about the field you are in, you will feel that confidence within you. When do people lack confidence? When they are jumping into the field and they don't have enough knowledge about it. So having knowledge about that field is very important. And as I said, confidence doesn't come within an individual in a single day. It will come into someone only when that person is experienced enough in the field. And confidence comes with efficiency, your efforts, and later it comes with practice. You will do good in your life only when you are confident about the field you are in. And then it happens only when you are repeating the same things over and over again for a quite long time. Do the things again and again, even if you are sure, even if you think that you have done it right. Do it over and over again, and that will gain you experience, and experience will make you do wonders in life, right? So that's what the thought means. Experience has its own value, which even the degrees doesn't have that value. The degrees don't have that value that experience has. Even well qualified person sometimes cannot compete against the person who is well experienced. That's the difference. So, as we have already completed reading, we have already revised the chapters, we have read the chapters again. We will revise the notes. Chapter 1, The Eyes Have It, Where Skin Bond. So, some of you will ask me that you have to write this or not. So, right now we are just reading it. You will not write it, you will just read and revise.
Okay, sir.
I will tell some of you to read. Let me check how many are there. Oh, only 6, 7 students. Okay. Rabia Malkani, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Would you read this? Would you be able to read?
Yes, sir.
Just a second. I'll use the mic of the other phone.
Meanings. The essential, the most important thing.
Okay, so please read.
The essentials, the most important things.
You will read each and everything twice.
Meanings. The essentials, the most important things. Tellingly, effectively.
Everything you will read it twice, then I'll change.
Tellingly, effectively. Formidable, inspiring fear and respect. Formidable, inspiring fear and respect. Deserted, empty. Deserted, empty. Pretense, a false show. Pretense, a false show. Ventured, was brave enough to say. Ventured, was brave enough to say. Gallant, charmingly attentive. Gallant, charmingly attentive. Encounter, a chance meeting. Encounter, a chance meeting. Lingered, lingered, stayed. Give one word. Felt sudden shock or arm. Started. Felt sudden shock or alarm. Started. Large, brightly colored flowers. Dahlias. Large, brightly colored flowers. Dahlias.
Dahlia.
Continuous deep sound rumble. A continuous deep sound rumble.
One second.
A state of being lost in your thoughts. River.
Reverie.
Reverie. A state of being lost in your thoughts. Reverie.
Okay. Now, uh, let me see who else is there. Mm, Aina, will you read? Aina,
Yes, sir.
please read.
Filling the first thing the narrator noticed about the girl was the sound of her slippers. The first thing the narrator noticed about the girl was the sound of her slippers. According to the narrator, people who cannot see only take in the essential. According to the narrator, people who cannot see only take in the
Essentials.
essentials. The girl, the girl was going to Saharanpur. The girl was going to Saharanpur. The girl said that she loved the hills, especially in October. The girl said that he loved the hills, especially in October. The new passenger sound puzzle sound puzzled when the narrator asked him about the length of the girl's hair. The new passengers sound puzzled when the narrator asks him about the length of the girl's hair.
Okay. So it is sounded.
Sounded.
See, in blank number 3 and blank number 4, when you are writing the answer, see that you write capital alphabet because these are proper nouns, Saharanpur and October. So you write the first alphabet capital. Then next will be read by whose ID is this? Sukun Virani. Whose ID it is? Sukun Virani. No. Okay. Tarannum.
Yes, sir.
Read.
Complete the following. Number one, they called their goodbyes and the train pulled out of the station. They called their goodbyes and the train pulled out of the station. Number two, well, it often happens that people with the good eyesight fail to see what is right in front of them. Well, it often happens that people with the good eyesight fail to see what is right in front of them. Number three, her voice had the sparkle of a mountain stream. Her voice had the sparkle of a mountain stream. Number four, only the scent of perfume lingered where she had stood. Only the scent of perfume lingered where she had stood. Number five, the train gathered speed, the wheels took up their song. The carriage groaned and shook. The
Carriage.
train carriage the train gathered speed, the wheel took up their song, the garage ground, ground, groaned and shook,
Groaned and shook.
groaned and shook.
Okay. Hmm. Zainab, will you read? Asar Zainab. Okay. Yes, Sukun Virani, your raised hand. You want to read? Virani Sukun.
Yes, sir.
Read this to set tone.
Are you doing? Are you doing all the way to Dehra? Narrator is struggle. Are you doing all the way to Dehra? The narrator struggle.
Okay, there is some disturbance. I can hear. Uh, like if you can read it louder.
Yes, sir.
Can you read it louder?
Yes, sir. Are you going all the way to Dehra? The narrator asked the girl.
Okay, continue.
I didn't know anyone else was here. The girl replied to the narrator. I didn't know. Anyone else was here? The girl replied to the narrator. Can you tell me, did she keep her hair long or short? The narrator asked the fellow passenger. Can you can you tell me, did she keep her hair long or short? The narrator asked the fellow passenger. You have an interesting face. The narrator said, girl. You have an interesting face. The narrator said to the girl. She had beautiful eyes, but they were of no use to her. The fellow passenger said to the narrator, she had beautiful eyes, but they were of no use to her. The fellow passenger said to the narrator,
Okay, thank you. Rabia Bushri, read.
Yes. Question answers. Where was the narrator going? The narrator was going to Dehra and then to Masuri. Where was the narrator going? The narrator was going to Dehra and then to Masuri. What made the narrator think the couple who came to see the girl off were perhaps her parents? The narrator thought that the couple were probably the girl's parents, as they seemed very anxious and about her comfort, giving her detailed instructions about how to look after herself on the train. What made the narrator think the couple who came to see the girl off were perhaps her parents? The narrator thought that the couple were probably the girl's parents, as they seemed very anxious about her comfort, giving her detailed instructions about how to look after herself on the train. Why did the narrator's voice startled her? The narrator thinks that his voice startled the girl because he was probably sitting in a dark corner. Actually, she did not see him because she was blind. Why did the narrator's voice startle her? The narrator thinks that his voice startled the girl because he was probably sitting in a dark corner. Actually, she did not see him because she was blind. What was the narrator's first question to the girl? How did she respond to it? The narrator first asked the girl whether she was going to Dehra. She replied that she was getting off at Saharanpur and then her aunt was meeting her there. What was the narrator's first question to the girl? How did she respond to it? The the narrator first asked the girl whether she was going to Dehra. She replied that she was getting off at Saharanpur and then her aunt was meeting her there. How did the narrator try not to give away the fact that he was totally blind at the time? The narrator felt that he did not give away the fact that he was blind if he kept to his seat. He also pretended to look out of the window and see the landscape. How did the narrator try not to give away the fact that he was totally blind at the time? The narrator felt that he did not give away the fact that he was blind if he kept to his seat. He also pretended to look out of the window and see the landscape.
Okay, thank you. And Modesa, is it Rajani Modesa?
yes, sir.
Read reference to context.
Yes. Reference to context. Number one, you have and you have an I
What happened?
and
You have an interesting face.
you have an interesting face. Number 8. Who made this? Who made this remark and about him? Answer. The narrator made this remark about the girl in the compartment. So we have to read two times.
Yes.
Who have who have an interesting face. Number A. Who made this remark and about whom? Answer. The narrator made this remark about the girl in the compartment. Number B. The why did the speaker use the word interesting to describe the face? Answer. He used the word because he had no idea the girl looked like, and it was safe thinking to say. Why did the speaker use the word interesting to describe the face? He he used the word because he had no idea. He used the word because he had no idea how the girl looked like, and it was safe thing to say. Number C. What was the listener reply to the remark? To this remark, the listener said that it was nice to be told that she had an interesting face, as she was tired of people telling her she had pretty face. Number C. What was the listener reply to this remark? The listener replied that it was nice to be told that she had an interesting face, as she was tired of people telling
Tired.
her she tired of people telling her she had a pretty face. Number 2. She had beautiful eyes, but they were of no use to her. Number A. Who spoke this word to and to whom? Answered the narrator's fellow passenger who had entered the compartment after the girl got out. Said this to the narrator. She had a beautiful eyes, but they were of no use to her. Who? Number A. Who spoke this word to whom? Answered the narrator's fellow passenger who had entered the compartment after the girl got out. Said this to the narrator. Whose Number B. Whose beautiful eyes are referred to her. The beautiful eyes referred to her are referred to her are those of the girl who had shared the narrator's compartment for part of this journey. Number
This
C.
here.
Here. Whose beautiful eyes are referred to here? Answer. The beautiful eyes referred to here are those of the girl who had shared the narrator's compartment for part of his journey. Number B. Why were the eyes of no use to her? Answer. The eyes were of no use to the girl because she was blind. Why were the eyes of no use to her? The eyes were no use to her because the girl no use to the girl because she was blind.
Okay. The Cookie Thief by Valerie Cox. So please tell me the answers. What is the meaning? Engrossed. What is the meaning? Tell me the answer. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. What is the meaning? Engrossed.
Sir, can I say
Yes.
very involved?
Speak louder.
Very involved.
Very involved. Okay. What is the meaning of gutsy?
Bold.
Wait, I'll write over here. I forgot to write, sorry. Tell me the meaning of gutsy.
Bold.
Bold.
Bold. Diminished.
Reduced.
Reduced.
Reduced. Nerve.
Boldness.
Boldness.
Partner.
Galled.
Anger.
Boldness.
What? Angered.
Angry.
Angered. Ingrate.
An
And
ungrateful person.
An ungrateful person. A thankless person. Despair.
Sure.
Sure.
Sorrow. Who said sorrow? Give one word. A noisy argument in a public place.
Scene.
Scene.
What is the spelling?
SCE.
SEENE.
Hmm. Do not create a scene over here. A strong feeling of appreciation to someone of or something for what the person has done to help you.
Gratitude.
Hmm. Gratitude is your thanksgiving. Have you thank someone? Your grateful behavior. So, who will tell me the answer? Number one. Why
Sir,
did the
can
lady
I?
buy a book and a bag of cookies?
Sir, can I?
Yes, Aina.
The lady brought and a bag of cookies because she had a wait of survival hour because of flight.
Okay, have you learned it, Aina, or is it open? Have you learned it? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Read the answer because there was a mistake in your answer, Aina. I think Aina spoke the answer, right?
Yes.
Aina, read the answer.
The lady brought a book and a bag of cookies because she had a wait of survival hours before flight.
This is bought, okay? Past tense of buy, bought. And this is several. Then tell me answer number two. Why did the lady assume that the man was eating her cookies?
Sir,
The
can I?
lady assumed that the man was eating her cookies because she had just bought a bag of them and was engrossed in her book.
Right.
Rose.
The lady assumed that the man was eating her cookies because she had just bought a bag of them and was engrossed in her book. Then now someone else will give the answer. Why did she
Sir, can I?
consider the man rude? Yes.
She considered the man rude because he continued to eat a cookie or two from the bag without any show of gratitude.
Okay.
Gratitude.
Grat- Gratitude, yes. She considered the man rude because he continued to eat a cookie or two from the bag. Please excuse the typing errors without any show of gratitude. What happened when there was only one cookie left?
When there was only one cookie left, the man broke it in half, and often the lady one half as he ate the other.
Yes. So when there was only one cookie left, the man broke it in half and offered the lady one half as he ate the other. Why do you think the man didn't object to the lady eating cookies from his packet?
The man did not object because he only did not mind sharing his cookies with the lady, but else did not wish to make her feel bad by pointing out that she was eating his cookies, not hers.
Okay. The man did not object because he only did not mind sharing his cookies with the lady, but also did not wish to make her feel bad by pointing out that she was eating his cookies, not hers. So, the answers which you are speaking, have you learned it or you were just reading it?
So I learned.
Okay. Means you were speaking without seeing?
Yes, sir.
Good. Rhyming words were there, I have given it or not?
Yes, sir. You have given.
Okay. But that we are not revising. It's very easy. You can do it yourself also. Here we have only one keyword word, a person who deals in selling property or houses, estate agent, right? Mm, okay. So who will read?
Sir, can I read?
Can
Zainab,
I
will you read?
Yes.
Read.
Who was Mr. Cooper? Who came to meet him? Answer. Mr. Cooper was an estate great. Dr. Norton came to meet him.
Agent.
Agent. Sir, I have to read two times.
No, you read it once.
Okay. Question number two. Why, according to Mr. Cooper, was it difficult to get houses in Overwood? Answer. According to Mr. Cooper, it was difficult to get houses in Overwood because a lot of people were coming to live there and there wasn't much property available. The prices were going up very weak and people couldn't get houses.
Okay. Every week.
Every What was Dr. Norton's budget? How did the owner of Blackwood House quote as its price? Answer. Dr. Norton's budget was about 2000, uh, 2000 pound.
Yes.
Perhaps he could pay a little more. The owner of the Blackwood House quote um, pound thousand as its price.
1,000 pounds.
1000 pound. Why did Dr. Norton prefer to buy Blackwood House instead of all other houses Mr. Cooper mentioned? Answer. Dr. Norton preferred to buy Blackwood House because it was in the middle of town and well within his budget. The other houses were too expensive. Question number 5. What do we learn about the original owner of the Blackwood House? Answer. The original owner of the Blackwood House was a woman named Miss Warley, who had died there 2 years earlier. She was not a happy woman, but she loved her home and came back in the night to visit it. She was seen in the white dress that she used to wear when she was alive and was therefore called the White Visitor.
Okay. Question number 6, 7, and 8. We'll read it next time if we get a chance. Otherwise, you can revise it. So we stop over here today. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
have a nice day?
Hi, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye.